All right. For those of you that weren't in class or you have some confusion, I'm going to go over this final writing assignment that we have for creative writing for the second semester. So it's basically your turn to go through the writing process on your own, explain what you're doing as you go through it, and then you'll be turning in your final assignment that you've gone through, your final story. You get to pick the genre. You will write a story that includes 7 rhetorical devices. These are the literary devices or the terms that we've been talking about in class. You will find a list in the final review, which has been posted in the stream, and you can find it there and under the Classworks tab. But I want to go over it real quick because if you are at home and you're trying to get this done and you have questions, hopefully this video will answer it. Very first is pre-writing. And what you can do right on this handout is type in here, what is pre-writing? And you just answer that. Then it says, why do you do it? Why do you do pre-writing? And you answer that. Then it says, what are you going to do to pre-write for this final assignment? And then you get to choose whatever type of pre-writing you want to do. Looking up pictures on the internet, brainstorming out certain things, like making lists, looking, talking to people about it, listening to music, whatever you want. But you'll need some sort of evidence of your pre-writing written out. Now, you do that on another document. If you're copying and pasting things, ideas that you have, anything that we've done in class, ideas for pre-writing, you can do. I'm not directing it this time. You get to do whatever works for you. And so, what this number 4 is, after you say what you're doing, then you're going to attach evidence that you've done that to this assignment. So you'll just create a Google Doc, and if you're looking at pictures online to get ideas, you just copy and paste all the pictures that come to mind. If you're drawing out on a piece of paper and you need to take a picture of that, attach it to the assignment is fine. If you're making lists, you can do that on a Google Doc, attach it to the assignment, that's fine. Then when you have your idea for your story, there's an outline of the story. You're just going to go ahead and fill out setting, characters, problem, and just go through the outline to your story here. That's your pre-writing. Then on your rough draft, you're going to write what is rough draft and why do you rough draft. I don't need a copy of your rough draft this time. I just don't need to see it because you're going to put that on a Google Doc and type up your story. Then revise and edit. What is revising and editing? Why do you revise and edit? And then I want you to tell me, well, after you get done revising your paper, what did you do to revise your paper? How did you come up with ideas? Did you share it with somebody? Did you read it out loud to somebody? Did you go through and use spell check on it? What did you do? What did you change? What were you looking for as you were changing your paper? What did you learn from this class that you realized I keep making this mistake and I'm going to revise it on this paper? Okay. And then we're doing these. We're going to cover 4 days where we have time in class to work on this. Then the final draft is basically that you're going to attach your final draft to this paper or to this assignment. Okay, so I'll have your final draft attached to it, and then you're going to tell me what literary devices did you use in your paper and why did you use them, and then you're done. And then you'll submit your paper. I'll have your rough draft. So the pieces that you will actually be turning in, besides this handout where you answer the questions on it, you will be turning in what you do for your pre-writing, and you will be turning in a final draft. The rest should be evident in your final draft that you did it. So I don't have to worry about getting copies of these for this final one. And you see the points for each step in there and the questions that you answer, and that's what you have for credit. Okay, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me. This will be the last assignment that we have of the semester, so make sure you spend time on it and do a really good job on it. All right, I'll see you in class.